1, 2, 3, and to the 4. Tarot and tea leaf readings go where no reading has gone before. Nourish your intuition, live long and prosper. Welcome to the Tarot and Tea Leaf Reading Party. I'm Tabitha Dial. It's nice to have you here. Today I want to show you how I prepare tea for tea leaf readings. Now I like to bring my client in to the reading and kind of get an idea for what area of their life they might want to look at. This kind of helps us both focus on the matter at hand. I also discourage the use of bagged teas. Now these guys can be very choppy, or the tea leaves can, inside of them rather, and that just doesn't make for beautiful patterns that unfold with a loose leaf tea. It's also not very authentic for the ancient art of tea leaf reading. One of the beautiful things too about having a nice bag of loose leaf tea is that you can sit down and encourage your client to go on and sniff the tea. Whoa, whoa, sha-na-na-na-na, don't be shy. You gotta recognize that you don't always have to sing and dance, but sometimes that's a little fun to throw in there. Anyway, you gotta love that tea. And believe me, I do. But yeah, today's selection is Darjeeling. And the process of smelling the tea is said to open up the third eye and help with the sixth sense. It's also just a very nice sensual part of the tea leaf reading process. Now, when I do my tea leaf readings, I use a nice little cup and I don't add a full teaspoon. Probably 3/4 of a teaspoon is as much as I well do. Otherwise, you're going to end up with just a whole hunk of tea leaves and really nothing much to see in all those tea leaves. I mean, you kind of end up with, I mean, like, you could probably make up some stories, but if you have too much in there, it could be really difficult to say what's going on. I prefer a little less being more. Of course, you add your hot water, and it has to steep for about 3 minutes, at which point I have my clients put their hands around or over the cup while it's steeping. That kind of puts their energy into the cup. Near the end of 3 minutes, too, I will add this strainer into my cup. Ask them to stir it up. Little darling, stir it up, right? That's how we do. And of course it goes into another empty cup. That's how I drain it. We then end up with something that might look like this, which I encourage my client to turn over into the saucer. Then we turn it 3 times. I'll save you the screechy noise that sometimes accompanies said turning 3 times. And you end up with a cup that has a story to tell you. Much more on these types of things later. And finally, I want to thank you for watching. Of course, that's how I prepare my tea leaves. Your experience may vary. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, a tarot and tea leaf party, oh boy. And remember, ain't nothing like a tarot and tea leaf reading party, because a tarot and tea leaf reading party don't stop. In other words, I invite you to please hang out with me, interact with me. I'm on Facebook at facebook.com/tarot and tea leaf readings. You'll find me at Twitter and Instagram at Tabitha Dial. That's Tabitha, D as in dog, I-A-L. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Until then, nourish your intuition and follow your muse.